I just need to play a single card to teach you a lesson you won't forget. You triggered my trap card!
Hi there guys, this is Starbreaker22 and I'm going to be showing you the deck profile for my Majespecter deck. So first off, it's a 42 card deck with 15 cards in the extra deck. The extra deck is just there to be thrown away for pot of extravagance. Just to let you know, with regards to Majespecter cards, all of them have the effect where they cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects, which is lovely when I watch how they try to use Raigeki, Lightning Storm on them and trying to destroy them, and they just can't. It just makes it more fun. So let's start off with our deck. I'm just gonna rearrange this quickly. Okay, I can't, my bad. But either way, let's start off with Majespecter Cat Nekomata. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can add one Majespecter card from your deck to your hand during the end phase of this turn. So as you can see, it says card, so it can be monster, spell or trap. So this is just great if you want to try to get more cards in your hand or get more cards on the field. I use it not as often as I would, but I mainly use it because it is Pendulum Scaleless too. Then you got Majespecter Racoon, Bunbuku. What I like about him is when you normal special summon, you can add one Majespecter monster from your deck to your hand. So you can add any of your Majespecter monsters from your deck to your hand. So if you already have one in your hand, whichever scale it is, whether it's 2 or 5, you add the opposite scale into your hand, boom, and then you can go for your pendulum summons. 3 copies of Ash Blossoms, as we all know what that does. Sambal the Starbonder, I've added this in because not only is it level 3, it's also a spellcaster and a wind monster. I don't really use it for its effects. I just mainly use it as fodder, but its effects are quite good because if this card is on the field and you special summon a monster, then you can special summon one monster from your hand with the same level, so that's just to get extra monsters on the field faster. And yeah, the pendulum effect is just to summon it to the field by destroying a pendulum card in the other pendulum zone of the same level. Majespecter Crow. When it's normal special summoned, you can add a Majespecter spell card from your deck to your hand. Then you get Majespecter Fox Kyubi, which gets to add a Majespecter trap card when it's normal or special summoned. Next is Majespecter Toad Ogama. When it's normal special summoned, you can actually set a Majespecter spell or trap card directly from your deck, but you can't activate it this turn. So it's quite useful when you're going to be ending your turn, so you just like either pendulum summon it or get it out somehow, and then you just set the card, end your turn, go to your opponent and disrupt their plays. Next comes my boss monster, which is Anti-Human Intelligence Messiah. Sorry about that if you heard that. You can reveal this card in your hand, add one other pendulum monster from your hand or face up in your pendulum zone to your extra deck face up, and then you can special summon this card. You can only use this effect once per turn, and what makes this card amazing is this effect. If another monster is normal or special summoned while you control this card, send that monster to the graveyard during the end phase of this turn. So even if your opponent summons a whole bunch of monsters and he ends his turn thinking he has all defense monsters or whatever, and then afterwards they just go to the graveyard when your opponent ends the turn. So when it comes to your turn, your opponent's field is open. So it's quite a nice effect. I play one copy of Raigeki, one copy of Feather Duster, and one copy of Terraforming. Then I play Majespecter Storm because it just shuffles cards back to the deck by tributing one of your wind spellcasters, which all my monsters except Ash Blossom and Anti-Human Intelligence are. Pot of Extravagance so I can draw 2 cards. Majesty's Pegasus, it basically increases the attack and defense of all Majespecter monsters by 300. and then you can tribute one wind spellcaster type monster to special summon a level 4 or lower Majespecter monster. So as I said earlier, with this card I use Sambal. So I would summon Sambal, or if Sambal's already on the field, activate Majesty's Pegasus to tribute it to bring out one of my Majespecter monsters and get the effects rolling. Cyclone, which I get to destroy a monster. Majespecter Sonics. This is one of the best quick play spells I love it in this deck. All it does is basically, when it's activated until the end of this turn, the attack and defense of a Majespecter monster is doubled. But the damage they inflict is halved, so that's quite fine if you're just trying to out a big monster that attacks you. Tornado, you get to banish by tributing. And if you with Tempest, if you tribute a wind spellcaster type monster, you get to negate the special summon or monster effect that's activated. Perfect to get rid of certain monsters that trouble you or you can't beat over. But that's it. So that's it for my deck, guys. And I do hope that you love it.
So goodbye for us. You have to say it, baby.